Hello everybody, this is Pastor Green. We're doing another Read the Bible in 1 year, day 21, Exodus 13 through 16. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, that way you get updated whenever I post a new video. Like the video, and also comment, even if it's something simple like thank you, thumbs up, hello. That really helps with the algorithm. Remember, I'm dyslexic and I stutter, so sometimes when I see a big word I get tripped up, but just bear with me. Here we go. Exodus chapter 13. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Sanctify unto me all the firstborn, whatsoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, both man and of beast, it is mine. And Moses said unto the people, Remember this day in which you came out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, for by strength of hand the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. The day came ye out of the month of Abi. And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and he swore unto thy fathers to give thee a land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep the service in the month. 7 days shalt thou eat unleavened bread, and in the 7th day shall the feast of the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all the quarters. And thou shalt show thy son that day, saying, This is done because of what the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt. And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thy hand, and for the memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord's law may be in thy mouth. For with strong hand has the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Thou shalt therefore keep his ordinance to the season for year to year. And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, and he swore unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it to thee, that thou shalt set apart to the Lord all the openeth the matrix, and every firstborn that cometh of a beast which thou hast, the male shall be the Lord's. And every firstling of the ass thou shalt redeem with a lamb, and if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break its neck, and all the firstborn of man among the children shalt thou redeem. And it shall be with thy son, askest thee in time to come, saying, What is this that thou shalt say unto him? By strength of hand the Lord has brought he out of Egypt from the house of the bondage. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beasts. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that openeth the matrix, being males, but all the firstborn of my children I redeem. And it shall be for a token unto thine hand, and for the frontlet between thine eyes, and for by strength of hand the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. And it shall come to pass, when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God led them not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although it was near, for God's sake, lest peradventure the people repent when they see war, and they return to Egypt. But God led the people about through the ways of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, for he had straitly swore the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you. And they took the journey from Succoth, and encamped in Etham, in the edge of wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud, to lead them by the way, and at night by a pillar of fire, to give them light, to go day by day and night. He took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night, from before the people. Exodus chapter 14. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak to the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before Bethralo, between Magdal and the sea, against Baalzephon, before he shall encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say to the children of Israel, They are entangled in the land, and wilderness has shut them in. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he shall follow after them. And it will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon his host, that the Egyptians might know that I am the Lord. And they did so. And it was told of the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the hearts of Pharaoh and his servants were turned against the people. And they said, Why have we done this? Why have we let Israel go from serving us? And he made them ready his chariot, and took his people with him. And he took 600 chosen chariots, and all the chariots of Egypt, and the captains over every one of them. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh king of Egypt, as he pursued after the children of Israel. And the children of Israel went out with a high hand. But the Egyptians pursued after them, all the horses and chariots of the Pharaoh, and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them, encamping them by the sea, besides Philthralo and Baalzephon. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out to the Lord. And they said unto Moses, Because there's no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Wherefore hast thou dealt with us to carry us forth out of Egypt? Is nothing in the world that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, Let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians, than we should die in the wilderness. And Moses said unto the people, Fear ye not, stand still, and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. For the Egyptians whom you have sought today, you shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and shall hold your peace. And the Lord said unto Moses, Wherefore criest unto me? Speak to the children of Israel, that they may go forward. But if thou lift up thy rod, and stretch out thy hand over the sea, and divide it, and the children of Israel shall go on dry land, dry ground throughout the midst of the sea. And I, behold, will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and it shall follow them, and it will give me honor upon Pharaoh, and upon all your host, upon the chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I have gotten me honor among chariots, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of the Lord, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud went before their face, and stood behind them. And he came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, and it was a cloud and a darkness to them, but it gave light by night to these, so that one came not near to the other at the end all night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back in a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went to the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters there were a wall to them on their right hand and on their left. And the Egyptians pursued and went after them to the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horse, his chariots, and his horsemen. And it came to pass at the morning watch, the Lord looked upon the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and of the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians. And it took off their chariot wheels, that they drove heavily. So the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord frightened us for them against the Egyptians. And the Lord said to Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the sea, and the waters may come again to the Egyptians, upon their chariots and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength when the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it, and the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. And the waters returned and covered the chariots, and the horsemen, and all the host of Pharaoh that came to the sea after them. There remained not so much as one of them. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall to them by their right hand and on their left. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw the great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptians, and the people feared the Lord, and believed the Lord and his servant Moses. Exodus chapter 15. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song to the Lord, and spoke, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider has been thrown to the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him a habitation, my father's God, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a name of man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his host he has cast to the sea. His chosen captains are also drowned in the Red Sea. The depths have covered them. They sunk to the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, has become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, has dashed to pieces the enemy. And the greatness of that excellency, thou hast overthrown them and rose against thee. Thou sentest forward thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble. And with the blast of thy nostrils the waters were gathered together. The floods stood upright as a heap, and the depths were congealed in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake, I will divide the spoils, my lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword, and my hand shall destroy them. Thou didst blow with the wind, the sea covered them, they sunk as lead in the mighty waters. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods? Who is like thee, glorious and holy, fearful in praises, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in the mercy hast led forth a people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them with the strength into thy holy habitation. The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold on the inhabitants of Palestina. Then the dukes of Elam, the dukes of Edom should be amazed. The mighty men of Moab, tremble shall I take hold upon them. All the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. Fear and dread shall fall upon them by the greatness of thine arm, and they shall be still as a stone, till thy people pass over. O Lord, till the people pass over which thou hast purchased. Thou shalt bring them in, and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Lord, which thou hands have established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. For the horse of Pharaoh went with his chariots and with the horsemen of the sea, and the Lord brought us again to the waters of the sea upon them. And the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. And Miriam the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her with timbrels and dances. And Miriam answered and sang unto the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider he has thrown to the sea. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out to the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Meribah, they could not drink of the waters of Meribah, because they were bitter. Therefore the name of it was called Meribah. The people murmured against Moses, saying, What shall we drink? And he cried to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which he had cast to the waters. The waters were made sweet, when they made them a statute and an ordinance, and they proved them. And it said, If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and I will give thee ear to commandments, and give his statutes, and I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. And it came to Eliam, where 12 wells of water, and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the waters. Exodus chapter 16. And they took their journey from Elim, and the congregation of children of Israel came unto the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, in the 15th day of the 2nd month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said to them, Would to God have died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the fresh pots, when we did eat bread in the full, for he has brought forth out of this wilderness, we killed this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord to Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain rate each day, that it may prove them whether they be walking my wet law or not. And it shall come to pass that in the 6th day they shall prepare which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. And Moses and Aaron said to all the children of Israel, At even, when thou shalt know that the Lord has brought you out from the land of Egypt. In the morning when you shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he hears your murmurings against the Lord, and where are we are murmuring against us. And Moses said, That shall be, when the Lord shall give you to this evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread of the full, when the Lord heareth your murmurings which you murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses spoke to Aaron, saying to all the congregation of the children of Israel, Come near before the Lord, for he has heard your murmuring. And it came to pass, as Aaron spoke to the whole congregation and the children of Israel, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, At even ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning shall ye be filled with bread, that ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass at the evening that quails came and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the host. When the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoarfrost of the ground. And when the children of Israel saw it, they said to one another, It is manna, for they wished not what it was. And Moses said unto them, This is bread which the Lord has given you to eat. And this is the thing that the Lord had commanded, Gather of it every man according to his eating, an omer for every man, according to the number of your persons. Take you every man for them which are in the tents. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more and more, some less. And when they did meet with the omer, and he gathered much nothing over, he that gathered a little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, Let no man leave it till the morning. Notwithstanding they hearkened not to Moses, but some of them left it out until the morning, and it bred worms and stank, and Moses was wroth with them. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, This is what the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you bake today, and see it that you will seek it. And which would remain or lay over for you will keep it to the morning. And they laid it up in the morning as Moses bade, and it did not stink, neither was there any worms therein. And Moses said, Eat that day, for today is a Sabbath unto the Lord, for today shall you not find any in the field. 6 days shall you gather it, but on the 7th day, which is the Sabbath, in it there shall not be none. And it came to pass that when they went out, some of the people the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And the Lord said to Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws? See that the Lord has given you the Sabbath, therefore he giveth you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide unto you every man to his place, and let no man go out to his place on the 7th day. So the people rested on the 7th day. And the house of Israel called the name thereof manna, and it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commandeth. Fill an omer of it to be kept in your generation, that they may see the bread wherever I have fed you in the wilderness, when they brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses said to Aaron, Take a pot, and put an omer full of manna therein, and lay it up before the Lord to be kept for your generation. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid up before the testimony to be kept. And the children of Israel did eat manna 40 years, until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat manna until they came into the borders of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is a 10th part of an ephah. Well guys, that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell so you get updates whenever I post a new video. Like the video and also comment. If you know somebody that might benefit from this, you can share it with them. You can also share it on social media. On the bottom right, I'm going to put the Read the Bible in 1 year playlist. The top left is going to be a playlist that seems to be beneficial for you right now. And the bottom left is going to be a video YouTube thinks you're going to like. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.